Dijonai Carrington took some wild shots at Caitlin Clark, her fan base, and pretty much everybody on Twitter that support CCFC.
The WNBA just got turned upside down. DG Carrington, yes, the DG Carrington, finally broke her silence on that infamous eye poke that had the entire sports world calling for her head. After months of leaning into the chaos, playing the ultimate villain, she sat down for a high-stakes interview, and what happened next shocked everyone. The tough exterior cracked. Tears flowed. Emotions ran raw. Suddenly, fans were left asking, have we been judging her too harshly, or is this just a masterclass in public relations? Is DJ Carrington truly being sincere, or is this a calculated move to quiet the Twitter mobs? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now.
Eye poker. Dijonai Carrington slipped through the cracks with a secret interview, man. Now, this interview went down about 2 weeks ago. Now, in this interview, she talks about CCFC. She talks about the fan base. Now, we know Dijonai Carrington, from the outside looking in, is not a very nice person. Now, I don't know her personally, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys don't, but some of the things that she has been doing and saying kind of don't really look right. So that's why I'm assuming she's probably not a nice person. Now, with that being said, she definitely isn't a big fan of Caitlin Clark. She falls in the criteria of like the Asia Wilsons, the Angel Reeses, and pretty much the Cheryl Suits of the world.
Here we are again, right in the middle of the chaos, because Dijonai Carrington finally decided it was time to speak her truth on the Underground Lounge podcast. For anyone who hasn't been tracking every single tweet and sideline interaction, here's the deal. DJ Carrington has long been the ultimate villain in the We Hate Caitlin Clark saga. She sits right alongside the Asias and Angels of the world players who seem to get a thrill from playing the antagonist, and somehow, making everyone else lose their minds.
Now, Dijonai Carrington, like I stated, did an interview on a podcast, man. I believe this podcast is called Underground, The Underground Lounge. I believe this is Lou Williams here, but guys, you gotta check this out. Let's play.
But this sit-down with Lou Williams was something else entirely. It started off like any athlete interview, light, almost silly. DJ admitted she avoids deodorant and lotion until she hits the arena, because she wants to be fresh when she takes the court. Who knew that being ashy in the green room was the secret to professional defense? Then, things took a sharp turn. The basketball world has been obsessed with that moment in the playoffs when DJ Carrington generously offered Caitlin Clark a free eye exam with her fingernails. Back then, she laughed it off, cracked jokes on social media, and basically told the CCFC to cry about it. But on that couch, her tone was completely different.
A very, very specific one.
Yeah, you think that was helpful to the game, or was it harmful? Because the league need eyes.
Both.
It need promotion. Like,
right.
I always said, like, when it comes to the WNBA, when it comes to the W, I used to say, man, y'all need personalities. Mm-hmm. Y'all need more marketing, more media. Mm-hmm. And I was like the guys, people care about what y'all doing off the court. Mm-hmm. I think y'all doing a really good job of that. But then it brought so much other attention when other popular players got into the league. Like, it just brought something that shit was.
It was like nasty energy.
Yeah.
Like hate.
Then she got real. DJ opened up about the relentless wave of nasty energy aimed her way, calling it hateful and ghastly. Funny how the same person who's usually lighting the match is now complaining about the smoke. She even shared that her parents are sending her videos from content creators spreading stories about her, stories that she claims are completely made up.
We only see what you respond to, but you dealing with that shit all day long.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of us are, and it's like, you try to not, focus on it or whatever, but it be under your pictures, not even just like DMs where you have to go searching for it. It be out there in the open, posts, YouTube. Like, my parents be sending me videos of people making up stuff that...
Then came the moment that stopped everyone in their tracks. She looked directly into the camera, actual tears glistening in her eyes, and said something simple but striking: if it didn't come from her mouth, it isn't real. For someone who usually treats the court like a battlefield, it was a rare and raw moment of vulnerability. She also admitted that the league needed the attention and promotion the new fans brought, but described it as a double-edged sword, one that cut deeper than she ever expected.
Go ahead and say it. Caitlin Clark fans, she about to slip up and tell it like it is right now. Speak her mind. And this right here is why she get a bad.
She didn't hold back when it came to the Twitter gangsters and content creators hiding behind anonymous profiles. She practically begged them to show their faces if they were going to talk trash. And honestly, she has a point. There's a whole section of that fan base who act fearless behind a keyboard, but wouldn't say a single word to her in person.
So, like, if it didn't come from me, it's not real. But
You hold your own though.
yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I be like, show your face. Let's talk about it. And they never want to.
No, they won't.
As soon as you respond, they crickets or their page is deactivated.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or they just screenshot it and then post it on.
Yeah.
The WNBA just got turned upside down. DJ Carrington, yes, the DJ Carrington, finally broke her silence on that infamous eye poke that had the entire sports world calling for her head. After months of leaning into the chaos, playing the ultimate villain, she sat down for a high-stakes interview on the Underground Lounge podcast, and what happened next shocked everyone. The tough exterior cracked. Tears glistened in her eyes. For someone who treats the court like a battlefield, it was a rare moment of vulnerability. She told us, if it didn't come from her mouth, it isn't real. Suddenly, fans were left asking, have we been judging her too harshly, or is this just a masterclass in PR? The interview started off light, almost silly. DJ joked about avoiding deodorant and lotion until game time to stay fresh on the court. Who knew that being ashy in the green room was the secret to professional defense? But then, things got serious. The world has been fixated on that playoff moment, the one where she generously offered Caitlin Clark a free eye exam, with her fingernails. Back then, she laughed it off, mocked fans on social media, and told the CCFC to cry about it. On the couch, though, her tone changed. She opened up about the toxic energy directed at her, calling it hateful and ghastly. Funny how the person who usually lights the match is suddenly complaining about the smoke. She even shared that her parents were sending her videos of creators making things up about her. And when it came to Twitter trolls, she didn't hold back. She practically begged them to show their faces if they were going to talk trash. And honestly, she has a point. There are plenty of people who act fearless behind a keyboard, but wouldn't say a word to her in person. DJ claimed that as soon as she responds to a troll, their pages go dark. A classic case of the bully feeling like the victim because the internet doesn't have a referee. Then came peak sarcasm. She suggested most of the hate comes from men who don't know how to flirt. Even in tears, she still has that edge. But this wasn't exactly an apology to Caitlin. She never said, I'm sorry for trying to poke your eye out. It was a broader acknowledgement of the league, the fans, and the chaos that comes with being the villain. The WNBA is in a transition period. Veterans feel like their house is being taken over by a new fan base obsessed with one player. DJ wants the fame, the promotion, the money, but not the criticism. She tried to frame the new fans as harmful to the game while admitting the league needs their attention. It's ironic coming from someone accused of being one of the nastiest players on the court. You can't attract trolls and then complain when the trolls come for you. This interview was a strategic move. DJ wants to humanize herself, to show she's more than a hard-nosed defender, more than a provocateur on Twitter. She's a daughter, a person, someone feeling the weight of millions of eyes. But she's spent so long being slick on social media that it's hard to know what's real. One day she's mocking Caitlin's flops, the next day she's crying because of the comments. You can't be the villain and the victim, at least not without consequences. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark stays silent, letting her game do the talking. That silence drives DJ the most crazy. It's a chess match, the classic hero versus villain story, and right now, DJ is desperately trying to flip the script. The playoffs incident wasn't just a foul, it was a symbol of the tension between the old guard and the new wave of fans. DJ's tears might be the first sign that even the toughest players are feeling the heat. The truth? DJ Carrington wants attention, but she doesn't fully want the consequences. She wants to be respected while still throwing shade. She wants to be loved while still being hated. Until she learns to carry herself differently on and off the court, the nasty energy isn't going anywhere. The CCFC will remember the mockery, the laughs, and the antics. The content creators will keep creating. Caitlin Clark? She isn't losing any sleep. Whether you see DJ as misunderstood or calculated, this podcast added a new layer to the story. She's admitted the pressure is getting to her, a small win for fans who thought she was untouchable. Now the ball is in her court, grow from this moment, or return to her old ways the second the cameras turn off. The drama isn't over, and the WNBA continues to grow messy, emotional, and full of personalities that make the game bigger than the stats alone. So, what's next for DJ Carrington? Does she go back to the eye poke persona on the court, or does this emotional breakthrough mark a new chapter? Either way, the CCFC will be watching, the content creators will be waiting, and the nasty energy will keep coming. Welcome to the new reality of the WNBA, and DJ Carrington is right in the eye of the storm. No pun intended. What do you think? Was she crying out of remorse, or just because the internet roasted her for months? Drop your thoughts in the comments, like the video if the drama has gotten out of hand, and subscribe for more deep dives into the WNBA world. The ride isn't over.